Hello, everyone. My name is Yana Lyashenko, and I am a Google Logistics Specialist. In today's video, I will show you a budget-friendly way to connect the product rating program to your Shopify directly using a simple script. You don't have to pay anything. You don't need to upload anything in reviews or programs if you absolutely want the most budget-friendly and cheap option. But first, before I show you this, I would like to explain what this program is used for, how you can use it correctly to your advantage, and how to avoid tautology in its usage. What is this product rating program? These are the star ratings that you can often see on some products. For example, I took a product listing for a table, and here we have star ratings, see? Of course, there can be different models, different numbers of stars. These stars are pulled into paid listings directly, and they can also appear in free listings, if you see, right? This can apply to different formats of product listings. I don't have much of it here. These stars can also be extracted, but that relates more to the store. We will not be reviewing the store in this video, as it would be quite complicated to set up. If you need it, let me know in the comments, and I will make a separate video. In this case, it specifically concerns these star ratings on products. Why are these star ratings on products needed at all? Firstly, if you happen to be selling products, possibly your own branded ones, and you want to compete with another brand, of course, a product listing with star ratings looks much more attractive than one without. I think you can see this directly right here, right now. With star ratings, it definitely looks much more attractive than without, right? Secondly, if you want to show your customers that your products have a pretty good status, rating, and so on, for example, if you are launching your own brand and need to promote it directly, the star ratings intuitively, indirectly, and peripherally affect the click-through rate of your product ads. People will frequently encounter your ad, and as a result, it will have a more positive impact on them. Stars are positive, they represent a rating. It shouldn't be negative conditionally. So, how do you get to these star ratings? Basically, you can use the rating of your own store or access, for example, reviews from international stores, large stores that sell products like Adidas or the same table. You can reach these star ratings and use them for your rating as well. But in order to access them conditionally, you need to meet a few requirements. The first requirement is that you have a set of mandatory attributes in your own feed. In most cases, Google provides us with this set of data. This set of data includes GTN, MPN, SKU, and even YRA. But in practice, the likelihood of pulling in star ratings most often depends on the GTN. Or it's a SKU, but the SKU should preferably be pulled as a separate attribute. In most cases, 9 out of 10, the main role is played by the getting. That means you need to generate these sales and reviews in large volumes so that it can associate them with other attributes. But usually, you specifically need this get-in. If you don't have this get-in, there are different schemes. Some people buy it, for example, like they do for Amazon, then fill it with their own reviews and so on. This is a completely different story. This requires a GTN. It is a digital numbering and identification of a product item. Two product listings cannot have the same GTN. It is assigned to a specific product listing only. Secondly, in order to gain access to these star ratings, we need to submit at least 50 reviews ourselves. This makes sense. Why do you need to send these reviews, as opposed to just pulling in these ratings? For example, you are selling some sneakers, ASICs, Adidas, and others. Because Google wants a mutually beneficial exchange. Why should only large stores send these reviews correctly? That is, it is important for him that the information is collected from different sources. Secondly, that some stores that want to sell fake orders do not simply get access to these star ratings. Also, the method we will be considering is essentially free, budget-friendly, and systematic for collecting a certain number of reviews. It doesn't look super ideal. Approximately, it will look like this. Here's your checkout success page, and it will offer, please, I have it set up in English here, to send an email where the user will then go and leave a review. Or, for example, immediately leave this review under Customer Reviews. In order to get star ratings from other stores for the same product listing, for example, if you are selling some Olaplex or cosmetics, you need to send at least 50. If you have your own brand, you can collect these reviews yourself, send them gradually, and over time your star ratings will be pulled up. So, how do you do this directly on Shopify? For this, we need to take a piece of code like this. This is directly a piece of Google code. The only thing you absolutely need to change here is your merchant identifier. Everything else can be left roughly the same. The only thing is that opt-in style can be changed depending on where you want to display this window. Here, I will provide you with the script as it appears directly in Google. Additionally, there are various formats available where you can display something in a specific format. You can read about them separately. So, we have noted that. We are changing this block here. I would also recommend changing the language of this window, as it is automatically set to simple English for me. And that's it. So, you change this whole thing here. All other options you can either change or leave as they are. The only thing is this minus block from the state. It determines the period after which an email will be sent asking the user to leave a review. So if we reread this block, what is it asking us? We use Google Customer Review to gather feedback. Can Google send you a 1-minute survey after transaction complete? After it records that 1 minute has passed, can it send the message? This usually involves collecting these through email. For example, yes or no. For instance, if we choose yes, Google will send an email to the address I provided, asking me to leave a review. So, what do we do? By directly changing the merchant ID and language in this code, we take it completely and copy it. Let's go to our Shopify. Now I'll show you where to insert it. You need to open your admin panel, go to Settings, navigate to Checkout, and scroll down to the Additional Scripts block. Here I have it. You can see it here. I already have it set up because I was showing how this window looks. Just insert and save this entire block directly. If you have any other codes here, place this code directly underneath them. The only thing is that this code does not have separate modules or scripts that would, for example, trigger its execution if, for instance, a person places multiple orders. If she places orders multiple times, this window will keep appearing for her. Some people are concerned about their regular customers and users, so they want to reduce this number accordingly. But in principle, while you are collecting these reviews, I think there won't be anything critical as long as you send this data for different product formats. What will we be sending here? We will be sending information to a specific merchant ID. Here will be the order number, the user's email, the delivery country directly, expected delivery dates, and here will be the products, meaning the items. We will definitely be passing these products, as you can see, to the getIn attribute that I mentioned. So with it, there is often a higher likelihood that you will pull this data. How can you check this code? Initially, it might not work right away. It might take a little longer to load, but these are just some of the quirks of Google. So one way you can check this is by trying to find a piece of this code in your own code. Now, I will show you how I find it using Control F. And here's this whole piece of code. Here it is, which I had actually set up, and this is how it worked. All the data has been pulled in here, including the order ID, email, delivery date, shipping date, and all these other parameters directly here. The same item that I entered in the product card. So now, at this moment, the letter will be sent to me after I receive this item on the specified delivery date. I should definitely receive an email in which I will absolutely be receiving and directly decide whether to leave a review for this product or not.